Hundreds of young sailors from across the globe have been fighting it out in the waters off Pwllheli as part of a World Sailing Championship. The topper class is a series of gruelling races. Well, Matthew Richards is there for us this evening. Matt.
Lucy, thanks. It's a world-class, if windy, location, and it's in some world-class sporting action this week. Pwllheli is about to get its own multi-million-pound purpose-built National Sailing Academy, but this event is further proof that it's already a cut above. After a few days where sailing had to wait for the weather, today the conditions were perfect for 3 races, pitting the world's best junior topper class sailors against the elements and each other. For one young sailor from Fishguard, it's been a tough but enjoyable challenge.
It's really competitive, yeah. It's, last year it wasn't quite so competitive because the fleet wasn't quite as strong, but this year it's been really good.
But it's not just a platform for Welsh entrants. With 150 young sailors from 11 different countries, including India, Thailand and South Africa taking part, for this week at least, these truly are international waters. Meet Dar and Khartoon. They're 12 and 13 and come from Thailand. They grew up in a children's home in Phuket. They were taught sailing by a charity there. Their clothing and equipment has been donated by friends and even rival sailors, but there's still been a culture shock.
They sail in Thailand in shorts, t-shirts and bare feet, and it's warm, the water's warm, and suddenly they've come here, they've got to put all these clothes on and go out, and they fell in yesterday, at least one of them did, and it's cold, the water, so much a shock, I think.
The week is almost over, and once the prizes have been awarded, the visitors will drift away. But there'll be a sailing showcase here for local people at the weekend to promote links between the marina and the rest of the town.
Well, we're trying to embrace everybody and get everybody here. I know it's not a closed event this week, but we have been concentrating a lot on the toppers the last 2 weeks. They'll be leaving on Friday night after the prize giving, but we just want to show what we've got to the people of Pwllheli and the people of Llyn.
This time next year, a new National Sailing Academy will be ready to train sailors from far and wide, but the real lessons are already being learned.
Can I look at you?
Well, we've got 3 of the international toppers behind us now, and with us, the man whose father came up with the design for them, Roger Proctor. Well, tell me first of all, why did he want to create a new boat?
Well, Matt, I mean, it was really, he wanted to get young people into sailing, and he wanted to design a boat that was low cost, easy to produce, and it was a big experiment as well because it was actually designed to prove a new technology, which is injection moulding with polypropylene back in the 1970s.
And you took part in that experiment? I presume you were a guinea pig?
I was. In 1969, when the first boat was built, I was the guinea pig that went out in all weathers and tested the boat prior to the fiberglass version being moulded.
And it's obviously a popular boat with youngsters. What is it that appeals to them about it?
I think it's really that the boat takes people from the age of about 9 or 10, from optimists up to the age of sort of 15 when they graduate into lasers. And it's a what's called a pathway class, which is helping produce Britain's next Olympic talent.
So when you see an event like this, a world-class event that's got hundreds of young people taking part in these boats, what comes to mind? What do you think?
Oh, it's wonderful, particularly when we see all these people coming from all around the world who are sort of sharing the topper experience. It's very emotional because you see young people who are really fit, mentally fit, physically fit, showing real endurance and self-sufficiency, and it's a very emotional experience.
Excellent. Roger Proctor, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
A few more races to take place tomorrow, and then that'll be this competition over for another year. Lucy.
Looks like it's been a wonderful evening there. Matt, thank you very much.